I'm Chris Smith. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Okay, so Oleksandr Usyk, the promoter of Oleksandr Usyk, has met up with Frank Warren and that looks like George Warren there at the Emirates Stadium, the Arsenal football ground. And he's put out a post saying, Fury Usyk closer than ever. Well, actually, that wasn't his exact words. His exact words were rabbit versus belly is closer than ever. Okay, so that's great. That's good news. That's what I want to hear. That's what a lot of you want to hear. Okay, and sometimes that's all it takes. You meet people in person. Sometimes phone calls, and you can ignore phone calls. When people are sat in front of you, you can't be avoided. You say what you got to say, you hear what you're going to hear, and you thrash out the deal. Very, very simple. Now, probably the biggest stumbling block for Frank Warren right there is the fact that he took him to the Emirates, Arsenal. Frank, if you really, really want to sweeten Alex Krasuk and Oleksandr Usyk, you take him to St James's Park, mate. You take him there, yo, you want to give Usyk 10%? They'll take it because they're so in awe of this centre of the universe city of Newcastle, which is my home, of course, and the fact that it's at St James's Park. That's what you do. You don't take them to the Emirates, all right? Anyway, big up Arsenal. Now, hopefully this fight happens. Hopefully they come to some kind of compromise. It looks like it's going to be at Wembley, not at Saudi Arabia. I do feel that Tyson Fury looked at the Saudis and thought, they've got a whole lot of money. They've probably got very little sense. I want to ask for a stupid amount of money. Let's see if they're going to pay me it. I think he's found out the hard way that the Saudis do have a threshold where they're going to go, no, we ain't paying you that much. So either way, it could well be at Wembley Stadium. Maybe it's going to be at the Emirates. Maybe it's going to be at Old Trafford, wherever, okay? But either way, this fight needs to happen. I don't care where it is. Wembley, the Moon, Dubai, Japan, Timbuktu, wherever you want to do it, put on the fight and let's get it done. Let's get an undisputed heavyweight world champion, all right? Then the belts would be dispersed. The heavyweight scene then resets and we get more and more fights for world titles, all that kind of good stuff. Great, all right? Just give us this fight, get paid well, and we move on. Very, very simple, isn't it? Very, very simple. We've been in touch and distance of undisputed on so many occasions, and there all seems to be some reason or other why certain fights don't happen. And it all seems to be in the heavyweight division. It's weird. It's odd. We all want to see undisputed. It hasn't been undisputed heavyweight world champion since Lennox Lewis. How many years ago was that? A long time ago. A long time ago. I remember it, but a lot of people won't, because a lot of people probably weren't even born then. All right, so it's been a long time, and of course become the first undisputed champion in the heavyweight division of the 4-belt era. Lennox Lewis was a 3-belt holder. Okay, so hopefully they get this fight done. It sounds promising. It sounds good. That it's closer than ever. Rabbit versus belly. Let's get it on, because they don't get along. I don't know. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.